Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Galaxy Opal Blake Griffin. This Blake card looks good, and I think he's going to be a really interesting card. 6'9", small forward, athletic, great all-around stats and badges. I'm a little worried about his release, though, and I'm wondering how his defense is also going to be, especially on the perimeter as a small forward, because I think that's his better position at 6'9". I'm interested to try out this card, and I think he's going to be pretty good. Obviously, like I've said in all my videos, I do not encourage opening packs this weekend or any weekend until they continue to discontinue and take away this gambling only content. I do not recommend opening packs or giving 2K any sort of money. But shout out to my boy Brian for letting me use his account to record this Blake gameplay. Excited to try the card out and see how good he can be. We're at least going to give him a shot. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I'm trying to hit 25K probably by the end of April, but that gives us about 2 months. Admittedly, that's almost 5,000 subscribers, like 4,500 subscribers in the next 2 months. That's a lot. We'll see, but I'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. That's going to be a long grind, but we'll do our best and we'll see if we can get close at least. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what Blake is looking like. 6'9" at power forward, 99 offense, 99 defense, 97 driving layup, 97 close shot, 94 mid-range, 91 three ball, 90 free throw, 99 standing and driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 88 block, 84 steal, 92 perimeter and interior, 92 rebounding, 95 speed to a ball, 90 excel, 98 vert, 97 strength, 95 stamina, 92 lateral quickness. Really good looking card. 95 speed on a Blake card is really good. 26 hoffs include acrobat, fast twitch, posterizer, rise up, catch and shoot, limitless range, anchor, pogo stick, rebound chaser, precision dunker, big driver, blow by, speed booster, bulldozer, and a movable enforcer. 47 gold badges include basically every other important badge in the game. The one thing I will say is defensively, a lot of his key defensive badges, clamps, glove, interceptor, pick dodger, box out beast, brick wall, etc., etc. A lot of these key badges are on gold, the perimeter badges especially. And I wouldn't say that's like a huge deal, but you'd like to do something about that. Also want to add all 4 badges if you can. Unpluckable ankle braces, spot finder, and fast feet on this card if you are going to use them. I think Blake is really good all the way around. The thing that I am worried about is, one, the gold defensive badges at small forward, because I really want my small forward to be like a primary lock if at all possible. But I can deal with a small forward being a secondary. Like, for example, Michael Beasley on my team is a secondary defender. He's not a true primary lock. I will say Blake Sig's behind the back is really nice. Between the legs burst is also good. His front escape, I don't know if it's Levine or I don't know which. I think it's Levine's escape, but I'm not entirely sure. Whichever escape he has is not a very good escape, though. So probably not going to want to burst off of that. The release is on very quick, which is good and definitely helps his release to be decent, but I will say it's still not an extraordinary release. It's kind of hitchy and a little bit ugly, but athletically, he's going to be top tier. That I have no doubts about. His shooting should be very capable and competent enough. He does actually have a pretty good fade. I'd say normal fade isn't bad. He's got Hoff limitless and all the gold shooting badges you want for the most part. So I think overall, he'll be a pretty good card. I think he's going to be a capable shooter with really good shooting badges, obviously. A capable playmaker as well. Super duper athletic, obviously attacking the rim, and versatile defensively. But I do wonder, he's more of a primary or a secondary than a primary defender. So while his versatility defensively will be really good in terms of guarding on the interior, I'm not sure he'll be the greatest perimeter defensive small forward in the world. Good card for sure, but there's a lot of good small forwards. I'm not sure Blake is one of the very best, and I certainly know he's not worth gambling for. So with that being said, I'm still excited to try out Blake. So let's hop into a game. Let's see what Blake Griffin can do. I'm going to be honest, I feel bad for my opponents when I'm on this account. This account has 100 overall KG and 100 overall Kareem. Again, shout out to Brian for letting me use this account for this gameplay. This is the account I did KG and KG on earlier, and I'll do Ray Allen on this account as well. So really appreciate Brian for doing that. But our opponent, like, he's got Embiid, he's got Chet. Like, this team would have been pretty good a while ago, but if you match up against a team like mine, with a team like my opponent has, admittedly Nate Robinson's a bad point guard, but he's got Anthony Edwards at shooting guard, who's not great. Zion at the 3, Chet at the 4, and Embiid at the 5. Like, his 1 and 2 isn't great, but his 3, 4, and 5 are like pretty good cards that are supposed to be able to compete, and like they can compete a little bit, and against most squads I think they can, but this game can be a little pay to win when you look at a team like the one that I have. I mean, 100 overall KG, 100 overall Kareem, I would say it's more than a little pay to win. It's a lot pay to win. It's pretty ridiculous. I just missed that wide open shot with Kareem though, so that's on me, my bad. But let's see what we can. I mean, we should be able to win this game pretty easily. We saw Blake knock down the 3-ball first possession. That was a 3 as well, the shot that he made that he probably wouldn't have been able to get off before without the release being on very quick. So that is a nice little positive to this release being on very quick. Good defense there by KG. Obviously, we get a stop and we push the ball in transition. It's just, I hate this gambling only, man. I really do. It is really taking away all the enjoyment for me out of using cards like this and stuff like that. I don't know. It's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. That was not a bad pass. KG was going to be wide open for a pick and pop 3. That should have been. I mean, I really should have probably 2 assists with Blake Griffin right now, and I have 0. So that is kind of unfortunate, but not the best start to a game, I guess. But a 3-0 lead is not bad. Let's see what we can do defensively here. Look at the defense by Kobe. I just predicted that perfectly. Love to see it. Did I go? I don't even know if I went pick and roll or pick and pop here. I think I got a pop. Okay. He's going to off ball in the corner. I'm going to dot his face off. Watch this. Dot. I threw it a little bit early. Honestly, I needed to wait for him to take like one more step, and I think I probably would have had the steal, or I would have had the dot for the 3 anyway. Good steal. Let's go. We're getting active defensively right now. Run the floor. Oh, transition take. I do not believe that is going to be Blake Griffin shooting the free throw, which is probably a good thing, to be fair, because Blake is not the strongest free throw shooter in the world. His free throw release is not great. I will say that. But only 3 points so far. Would like to get him a little bit more involved offensively. Obviously, he's got pretty good playmaking badges, so he can do some playmaking with the ball in his hands as well, although we did see his escape is pretty bad. But you know what he does? Okay, come on, man. I like that too, because I slipped the screen early and he kind of slipped behind Zion, but yet the pass didn't really put it in a position where I had a chance to go up and get the dunk. Like, I wanted to try to go up and get a dunk there, but wasn't able to happen. Good defense there. He got a board with Reem over 100 or overall 100 overall Kareem. He gets a board with Pink Diamond and Embiid there. That's kind of crazy. Cut off the baseline, get to contest. I'm surprised he didn't trigger a dunk there, but we'll take it. Bad take and run the floor. Throw it over to Blake. Blake catch. See if we can attack the baseline here and just get inside to the rim. Oh my goodness. It's just not, I know he's 6'9", but with the way the game is this year, the gameplay, I can't just overpower somebody and run through them. I mean, I can sometimes if I get the right bulldozer animation, but outside of getting that animation, it's kind of hard to like run through a player there and just overpower them to the rim. So his slashing is great, but there's still not a ton I can do there. This is a big time mismatch. I should be able to just get downhill pretty easily here, space the floor, and then just backdoor Blake, and we have a size advantage and should just finish easily, and we do. Good stuff. 5 points. I rated this Blake. I think this Blake is one of the worst opals. He's not the worst, but I think he's one of the worst opals from today's drop. I just think his release isn't exceptional. I think his SIGs aren't truly top tier. He's got great stats and badges, obviously, but without an elite level release, and he doesn't have a great escape either, it just makes shot creation with him like not impossible, but a little bit more challenging. Makes making shots with him a little bit more challenging. Like, he is certainly a very good small forward option, no doubt about it, but he's not coming out here and impressing me as like a lead ball handler or anything like that, which is fine. Very usable card, very good card, but obviously not a card that's like worth trying to gamble for or anything like that. Normal fade here. That's not a bad shot. That's a good look, actually, and it's slightly early. I actually don't hate that shot at all, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not that comfortable with the normal fade the way that I used to be. I was a lot more comfortable with it. Good dump down there. Nice assist. 5 points, 1 assist. I really should have like probably 3 or 4 assists at this point, but even with I don't know. I never am that impressed by Blake Griffin cards. I don't know. Even with great stats and badges, it's just rare that a Blake Griffin card comes out that I'm super impressed with. And I don't know if that's a lack of size or what the case may be. I really liked his Pink Diamond card last year at the beginning of the year, but that's more so just because that card was one of the only stretch bigs in the game, and he was athletic with decent speed. Good open 3 ball, knocks it down again. He's knocked down both of his open 3s this game. I mean, I have no issues with this card whatsoever. He's a very usable card at the small forward position. Really good option. But as a gambling only card, he is not a card who I sit here and get excited about. Not a card who obviously incites me to open packs. And I personally think opening packs right now, period, is a very bad idea with how predatory 2K is being. That was a great dunk, and I got chased down there. That's so tough because that was an amazing dunk animation. And then he gets a standing layup and doesn't get that to go either because Embiid has half anchor. That's really tough because that was such a nice stick dunk animation, the windmill and everything, and they don't let me get it. That's tough. Let's see if we can get a lob or something instead because they don't want to give me a stick dunk. Maybe they'll give me a lob. I can't get a lob, can I? Come on, somebody's going to get me a lob. I know it's going to happen. Or a dunk. Come on, standing or something. There we go. And one. Blake Griffin getting inside, showing off the finishing ability. I like that. Gets inside his Zion, gets himself an and one finish. And that, you know what? Oh, there's the free throw that I was talking about earlier. The slow, ugly free throw. Got to remember that because I shot it early and I missed it. It's not hard. It's just slow. So you got to keep that in mind. But overall, I mean, he's a good card. And he's a good card. He's just not a great card. And in a set of gambling-only cards, I'm not going to get excited about a good card. I'm going to be honest. It does not incite me at all, especially when they're this hard to get. Getting downhill again, another standing dunk. Blake has been better as his game has progressed as well offensively, I feel like. I like the card. He's athletic. He's fast. He's a capable shooter. He's a great finisher, and he's solid defensively, athletic defensively. Like, he's a good card. I have no issues with him at all. I just don't think he's the best of the best. There's a couple small forwards better than him for sure, at least 2 or 3. And I also think just expensiveness, or the gambling only aspect of the card obviously turns me off of him as well as it turns me off of really all of these cards. So we're going to call the gameplay there if he's going to play the foul game. 12 points, 1 assist, 5 and 9, and 2 of 3 from 3. really good performance. Blake Griffin's a very good card, but again, gambling only, like, just not that excited about it. Regardless, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. Blake is definitely a very good card. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.